guys, my name is Adam and once again welcome to Wyvern Adam. And for today I'll be doing a very special unboxing for my latest Astral Spriggan. Alright, so before that I'm gonna do something to this guy. Stay tuned.
Shall we have breakfast together?
Alright, hello there and we are back. Now if you guys are wondering where I actually got my Astral Spriggan, you're most welcome to visit Untitled Toy Shop. The link is at the bottom, you just need to click it. Alright, so now I've been waiting for a very long time for this and I finally have it in my hand, the Astral Spriggan. Now it looks really cool and I definitely can't wait to unbox it. And if you can see, this comes together with so many parts in it. We have the Crash Ragnarok layer, but of course this time comes together with the core of Belial. Alright, and we can see here's a Spriggan which has two-sided. Okay, and I'm going to look into it after this. This will be the left and this will be the right. And we have the, is this oval disc? Anyways, I'm really excited about the disc because it's definitely one of the heaviest discs right now in the DB series, and we're going to look into that. Alright, then we have the Blitz and we have the Quattro, we have the Metal Extreme. Now that's going to be a very useful driver. We have the Wave Dash. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. And of course we have the Metal Survive. So you can see here there's two types of Metal Clicks drivers inside here, and we have a Dash driver. And the Quattro is something very new, which is supposed to have 4 types of settings, and we're going to look into that right after this. So the set is B188 and we are looking forward towards this, the S gear. Alright, now let's look at the back. Okay, so these are the statistics. Astral Spriggan, customized set. Now I know the box doesn't look in so much of a nice condition, but I'm okay with that as long as this thing arrives safely in my hands. Okay, so as you can see, the S gear is supposed to be fitted into the Nexus driver, which comes together with this set right here. If you do not have the Belial set, that is fine. All you need to do is just get this Astral Spriggan set and you can actually attach the S gear together with the Nexus Disk. Alright. Okay, looks pretty normal to me. Quattro has 4 types of settings. As I can see from here, here's the attack. Can't really see what's this, but I know this looks like Metal Orbit, and yeah, I can't really see into that. But anyways, let's look into it right now. This is how the Astral Spriggan looks like from the inside. Okay, we can see the layer there. Looks really amazing. And of course, as you guys know, the layer itself looks like our Spriggan Requiem. Let's gonna make a comparison right after this. We have the Crash Belial blue color. Looks really cool. We have Blitz, which is gold and blue. The Wave Dash is here. This will be the Metal Survive, Metal Extreme. Now I've never ever had an Extreme driver, so this will be my first Extreme driver and I'm really excited to test it out. And I hope you guys will join me right after this. Okay, so this will be the Quattro driver and this will be the oval disc. Okay, and this is the Nexus and the S gear. Woohoo! S gear. Okay, let's open it up. Alright, so let's have a look at the very first layer. This is called the Astral Spriggan. Now if you guys are wondering why does it look like this, this is because it has a little bit slight rubber at the top part, and this is covered by the white portion over here. You can see it's quite thick. Okay, it looks really nice, and the chip looks much more distinctive. We can actually see the Spriggan face compared to any other Spriggans that we had in the past. Right now we can actually see the face itself. Okay, and this will be the left spin. Sorry, this will be, yeah, left spin. So it'll be turning away this way. Okay, now if you were to flip it the other way around, this is the right spin, and if you can see, there's actually a little bit of metal part right here and also here. Okay, looks really nice, looks really good. And I have a A2 chip. Okay, now let's open it up. Oh, really thick. Okay, so let's look at the chip. So this is how the chip looks like. It's pretty much normal, nothing different. But if you guys are actually wondering how to actually switch it between the left and the right, you need to twist it to the back, and you can see the mechanism inside is similar to our previous Nexus Spriggan. No, sorry, not Nexus Spriggan. Yeah, Nexus Spriggan. And also it's almost the same as our Spriggan Requiem. Okay, the mechanism is very simple. All you need to do is you need to stuck it in the middle, then twist it between the left and the right. If you're wondering how to actually switch between the left spin as well as the right spin, you're definitely gonna need this little jiggy miggy. I have no idea what is this, but it looks exactly the same as if you remember the launcher before this, during our God series, Chosi series, they actually did release a cord launcher together with this. So this is basically the end of it that you hold, and this part is meant to change the direction of left and right. Okay, so you just need to insert it. Look at this knob here. Okay, put it in and switch. There you go. So it's now on the right spin. Okay, now if you twist it one more time, it's back to the left spin. Okay, so just follow the knobs and you can see whether it's left spin or right spin. Now let's just say if you do not have this, so good luck to those of you that actually have your old launcher, because you can actually use this part to switch this direction. It's the same function. Stick it in there, twist. Well, too bad if you do not have any other old launchers, you can actually just use this part itself. Okay, still good. And next up, we will look into the Zero armor. It looks really balanced. Okay, it doesn't really have that much jagged edges. It's pretty much basic and simple. Okay, but the design, it's very interesting. Okay, so let's look at the weight. That weighs about 13.86. Now let's look at the Spriggan blade. Okay, otherwise known as Astral. Looks really interesting and very cool. It has the face shape over there. Okay, so I'm assuming this will be the hammer part. Okay, and this part is definitely rubber. You can feel it there. Pretty cool. Okay, and the back part, finally they have some metal parts in their blades. Okay, if you were to compare with the World Layer does not have any rubbers. Okay, and does not have any metal parts to it, but I hope this blade will be much more better compared to the World Spriggan. Okay, so let's look into comparison with its predecessor. There you go. This is the Spriggan Requiem and this will be the Astral blade. Okay, looks almost the same, but of course Spriggan Requiem looks much more thicker compared to the Astral. Okay, so for the left spin will be based on the Spriggan Requiem. Let's look at the right spin. Right spin is almost the same as this, but it's on the opposite direction. Okay, so for Astral will be on the right spin. As you can see, the head here is almost to the left spin. Okay, this will be the Legend Spriggan. So I like it how they can actually incorporate between two types of Beyblades into one blade. Alright, I'm definitely excited to try this out. Okay, so you can see the mouth is there. So I'm assuming most of the knocking point will be here when it's going on the right spin, and most of it will be here. Okay, if you go to the left spin, it's supposed to be spin stealing ability with these rubbers, but there's only like two surfaces of it, so I'm not sure whether the spin stealing would be very effective against other bays or would it not be effective. So let's find out. Next up would be the disc. Okay, so with oval disc, wow, super thick. I can feel how thick it is. It's definitely very round. Okay, and I think it almost looks the same, but there's a saying going that this is the predecessor of this. So this will be the evolution of the Zero disc that we had before, so now it's called oval. Now based on the feel, I would say this part almost looks like outer layer. If you you guys actually remember that. Outer. Okay. And this is only a 1 star. Now that's very sad. Okay, so let's see what's the weight for our oval disc. 33.51 gram, if you guys can see that. Okay, so it's very heavy. And if you, let's say we compare with the wheel, I know a lot of people of you guys love to use wheel. Let's see how much it is. It's 30.26 gram. Okay, cool. Now that's really heavy. Wow, amazing. Let's compare with the Giga Disc, because I know mostly of you are going to be using Giga Disc inside your bay, as this is going to be the new meta weight disc. This is 32.75. Oh my god. So I guess the oval is definitely going to be, for you stamina players, this is going to be like, I don't know, cream cake for you guys. You'll definitely want to have this if you are into stamina type. Okay, next up we're gonna look into the Nexus Disk. Almost the same as before, doesn't have any changes, but I got 3 stars, which is great. Now the main important part about this is the S gear. Wow. It's translucent red, and it's graded as, let me see, A3, if you guys can see that, A3. Okay, now how we're gonna apply with the Nexus driver is that we're gonna put it up along this, can you see this part here? Okay, so we're gonna put it up along with, let's see, somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Let's put it up there. Can you see that? Fits just nicely. Okay, and this will be the free spinning part. Nice. Okay, so this will be the balance type, I would say, or maybe the defense type. Okay, if you were to take it out now, this is where the special ability of the S gear comes into play. Oh my god, it's tight. Okay guys, you might want to watch out, yeah? Get into the right corner and don't just simply pluck it out, otherwise you might break the S gear, which I hope I will not do that. Oh, okay, there it goes. Now let's turn it around, put it back in. Oi. Okay. Okay, there you go. It's a bit hard, it's a bit tough, but I'm sure it gets there. Okay, so now it's stuck. Can you see that? It does not move, and it increased the attack level by, I don't know, tenfold. Okay, and it spins to the right now. Now, if you were to use this on the right spin bay, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a lot of contact points right here. Okay, right here, right here, right here, it's everywhere. But if you were to go on the left spin, not that much contact point, but I'm pretty sure you can kick some base out. Okay, so that's the S gear, and it only fits in the Nexus driver. Okay, so let's compare the weight. How much does it actually adds to the Nexus driver? Nexus driver, it's 30.76. This would be 4 grams. Okay, let's add it up. Okay, there you go. 35.02. So it's heavier than this, and it adds up a few more extra characteristics towards the attack or the defense. So I would say if you actually want to play with this, go ahead, give it a try. Why not, right? Rather than just normal plain stamina type, now you have a defense as well as an attack. Let's look into the driver. This will be the Metal Survive. I've actually used Survive before this. I would say the stamina is quite good, okay, but you need to warn out those little tip at the end there. Can you see that? There's a little tip, okay, and the clicks is definitely tighter than before. So I would say if you're actually playing into stamina type, I would say go for it. Definitely want to use this driver. I know it's not free spinning, okay, but stamina is quite high for this. Okay, so give it a try. Next up, Wave Dash. Okay, the previous wave that I had was a purple color wave. In terms of design, it doesn't have any difference. Okay, in terms of design, it doesn't have any difference. But yes, we finally have a dash driver for a balance type. Yeah, boy, I definitely love this balance type driver because the previous one that we had was actually let's see, Zeta. Okay, Zeta wasn't really that much of a balance for me, so I don't know, I prefer Wave compared to all of the balance driver. Okay, so this is definitely one of the drivers I'm looking forward to, and it's great. Stash, come on, Stash, nice. Next up, let's look into the Metal Extreme. Now this is definitely for you attack type lovers. You definitely love this, right? Okay, because it's a metal clicks. Okay, and I've never had an extreme before, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna attach this with your rage longiness and go crazy in the stadium. Now the clicks itself, it doesn't feel that tight. Okay, but anyways, if it's over tight, I would say it's too OP. Okay, because the clicks will definitely ruin your layers, I would say. Okay, but of course don't worry, you can actually just exchange with the whatever core, whatever chases it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to play with this. Next up, Quattro. Now this is a new driver for every bladers in the whole world. Okay, I would say this one looks like merch, or maybe it looks like this. Okay, yeah, it looks almost the same. Actually, it is the same, but it's just that this tip is slightly bigger than that, and you have more rubber at the side. Okay, so I would say this will be the balance type. Now, if you want to change between the drivers, you would definitely need to flip this part. Can you see that? Flip that part. Okay, so let's push it up and push it up. Okay, those of you that does not have nails just like me, this is gonna be horror for you guys. Okay, so you just push it up there. Okay, and switch it between. There you go. Ta-da! And this is the metal orbit. Oh, nice. Is this metal? Is this rubber? Yeah, it is rubber, but it's a thin layer of rubber. Now this looks like extreme. Okay, it looks almost like extreme, but it's just that it does not have that little bulge at the bottom there. And last but not least, we have this tip. It's a bit of pure metal there. Nice. Okay, now if you want to have that setting permanent into the driver itself, you just need to push it back down. There you go. Okay, so this will be the defense type. Now if you want to change it back once more time, you have to flip it outwards. Yo. Why nails, you have failed me. But anyways, I think this part is just to push it up once and it goes back down by itself. Okay, so for me, I would change back to the setting of attack. Nice, let's put it back down. Okay, so those are the 4 drivers that you can get in your Astral Spriggan customized set. Okay, so let's put it all together right now. Oh, nice. Okay, so based on my review, I would say the bay is really heavy. Okay, and it's very balanced because the side here is all rounded shape, and the driver, it's a little bit loose, wee bit loose, but I think that will suffice for now. Okay, so guys, by the way, I have another small tip for you guys. Make sure that your core is within the right direction, because if you were to flip it, and this part, can you see here, this white color part, if you were to get it in the wrong direction, you can't actually fit it into the blade itself. Now let's give it a try. Oh my, stick stuck there. No nails, that's my problem now. Okay, so let's say, for example, if I were to change it back to the left, okay, you see that? So this part, this one was protruding out, but right now it's in, and now this part is out. Okay, so if you were to switch it with the right, hang on there, can you see that? It will not fit. You see? So it can't go in there. Alright? So if you were to change it back like that, to the left spin, as per this, because of this part, now it fits. So it's really genius in how they actually managed to do this. Okay, I really like it. It's amazing. Okay. Alright, so right now basically I have all of the gears that is to be attached together with the dynamite burial. Okay, so we're gonna see how much it actually weighs with all the entire setup. Let's see, put it here. This one I'm gonna put it at the bottom, and this would be the core. Okay, so this will be the S gear together with Nexus. Yikes! Stick! Now that's amazing! That's really interesting. Okay, despite being with the F gear, the S gear is still able to fit in there. Okay, twist it there. It's gonna be tough. Oh my! Woo! Okay, it still spins, but it's not that smooth. Okay, it's not that smooth. Okay, because of the F gear is there. So my advice is, if you were to actually use it with the S gear, try not to use together with the F gear, because that's gonna lose out a lot of stamina there. Unless you switch it up with the attack type, now that's gonna be awesome. Okay, that's gonna create a lot of attack damage. Okay, together with the V gear at the bottom. Let's see how much it weighs right now all together. Okay, so by attaching all the gears, let's see how much it weighs now. Whoa, a whopping of 80 gram. Okay, let's compare together with the Astral Spriggan. Will they be able to beat that? Close, but it's dropped by 3 grams. So I would say it's gonna be a challenge of stamina right now, and this bay is looking beefy every each time something new is released, it gets beefy, and now it just looks like Big Mac. Okay, so let's give it a try. Woohoo! Alright, and that's the end of it. So if you guys want to know what I think about the Astral Spriggan as a whole, stay tuned. Our next Wyvern Bay Talk that's going to be happening this Saturday at 10 p.m. So make sure you guys stay tuned so that we actually get in depth with the Astral Spriggan. Okay, so till next time, I'll see you again. Bye bye.